Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on air forever. And we're going to talk about the Golden State Warriors won 101 to 97. They ended up getting a nice layup at the end and a nice clutch bucket from Santos. Both were drives. They put them up enough to beat the Suns and some good defense by Moody on Dylan Brooks. 31 and 21 is the Suns now. 17 and 8 at home. The Warriors are 28 and 24 and 11 and 15 on the road. Phoenix Suns 29 to 25 and Warriors won the second quarter 34 to 26. Phoenix won the third quarter 27 to 17, but they lost the most important quarter, which is the fourth, 25 to 15. Draymond Green played 24 minutes, hit a big three, and that was really the only shot that he made. He went 1 to 3 from the 3-point line, besides going 2 or 2 from the free throw line, and that's all he gave him offensively, besides getting 1 assist. He also had 5 rebounds and 1 turnover, no personal fouls, and a -1 in plus minus. Guy Santos, 36 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team. He had 18 points and he went 6 of 9 from the field. He went 3 of 6 from 3 and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He did have 4 turnovers, but he still finished with 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, and a +2 in plus minus. And then DeAnthony Melton, he ended up playing 25 minutes. He had 17 points. He went 6 of 14 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He missed a lot of shots, but made a good amount of them too. And he did have 3 steals. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers. He had 1 personal foul and was a +21 in plus minus. It ended up being a good game for him. They needed something out of somebody in the starting lineup with Wardell, Stephen Curry missing. And Moses Moody stepped up enough with DeAnthony Melton in combination with a little bit of Santos and Pat Spencer. Because Moses Moody only had 6 points, but he grabbed 8 rebounds. You have to do that to be able to win games. Rebounding is fundamentals. 2 of 7 from the field, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 personal foul, a +4 and plus minus. And then Pat Spencer, he was the biggest step up offensively because he was efficient. He went 6 of 11 from the field, 6 of 10 from 3 mainly. But he also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line to get 20 points in 32 minutes. He also had 6 rebounds, 4 assists. The problem was he did get 4 turnovers. He did get 2 steals, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a -3 and plus minus. Al Horford, 28 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, a 0 and plus minus. Quentin Post played 6 minutes. He ended up playing the lowest amount of minutes off the bench. He did miss every single shot, though. It was only 2, so not that many, but he did go 0-2 from 3. That was only field goals. He did have 2 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, and a personal foul, and was a -2 and plus minus. Gary Payton II played 19 minutes. He had 15 points. He went 6 of 11 from the field. He was 3 of 6 from 3. Just a good game from him. Just did a good job of spacing the floor and attacking the basket. He did also help a lot on the boards with 8 rebounds. He had 1 assist, 1 steal in the block. He also had 3 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and he was a +4 and plus minus. Brandon Podziemski played 12 minutes. He missed every shot also. He went 0-3 from the 3-point line. He did have 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 turnover. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and was a -21 and plus minus. Will Richard played 27 minutes. He had 7 points. He went 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds and 2 assists, 1 steal, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +16 and plus minus. And then you look at the Phoenix Suns. Royce O'Neal ended up being the only starter to not score in double figures. He finished with 9 points in 27 minutes. He went 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. He shot 50% from 3, and that's mainly what he's out there for. So he still did what he was supposed to do when he had a chance. And you keep moving that ball if you don't have that shot or a shot that's good. So he had 5 assists with only 1 turnover. Made a lot of sense. 1 rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -5 and plus minus. Dylan Brooks, 35 minutes. He ended up having 24 points. That ended up being the most on the team. He went 10 to 24 from the field, which means he had a hard time scoring that basketball. But somebody had to do it, and he said, "I'll take the shots. I'll try to make them." He did have a nice clutch step back bounce off shot from three that looked like he was going to put them ahead enough to win, but it didn't happen. He went 2 of 6 from three, though, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 6 boards, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. Mark Williams played 23 minutes. He had 11 points. He went 5 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He did a good job of finishing around the rim. That's what he's out there for, but he also killed it on the rebounds because he ended up having 10 of them. He also had 1 turnover and a block, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +6 and plus minus. Grayson Allen, 33 minutes, 21 points. He went 7 of 17 from the field, 5 of 13 from three, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Good night from him. He's been one of their better offensive players. He stepped up when it mattered the most, which is this game. The problem was they just didn't get the win. He did have 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, was a +4 and plus minus. Colin Gillespie was hitting shots too, mainly from the perimeter, but he only finished 3 of 10 from 3 and 4 of 12 from the field with 11 points in 33 minutes. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a -10 and plus minus for him. Isaiah Livers, 3 minutes. He ended up having zeros across the board besides getting 1 personal foul. He did finish as a -8 and plus minus. Oso Iguodaro played 25 minutes. He had 6 points. He went 3 of 4 from the field. He had 5 rebounds, which ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, and a -12 and plus minus. Ryan Dunn played 12 minutes. He had 5 points. He went 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. He had 2 rebounds and an assist and a turnover and a steal. No personal fouls and a 0 and plus minus. And then Jordan Goodwin, he ended up being good enough in this one. He played 29 minutes. That was the most off the bench. He had 6 points. He was 2 of 6 from the field, mainly because he went 2 of 6 from 3. Those was his only field goals. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, +7 and plus minus. Booyah played 20 minutes. He had 4 points. He went 2 of 3 from the field, 3 rebounds for him, 4 assists. That ended up being the most off the bench. It is always good to be able to score and pass and do it in a good way. 1 turnover is what I'm meaning. 2 steals on top of that. 1 personal foul and a +4 and plus minus. And then the comparison, 82 field goals from the Suns, 46% from the field, 76 field goals from the Warriors, 43%, 43 three-pointers, 37%, 55 three-pointers for the Warriors, 36%, 6 free throws taken by the Suns. That's all they got in this game, and they still shot 83%. I mean, they still shot the ball really good from each and every part of the court, even the free throw line, even though they didn't take too many of them, because the Warriors took 20 free throws. They made 75% of them. 37 rebounds for the Suns, 45 for the Warriors. 22 assists for the Suns, 23 for the Warriors. 12 turnovers for the Suns, 15 for the Warriors. 10 steals for the Suns, 8 for the Warriors. 1 block for the Suns, 4 for the Warriors. And then 6 offensive rebounds for the Suns, 10 for the Warriors. 31 defensive rebounds for the Suns, 35 for the Warriors. And then 15 personal fouls for the Suns, 12 for the Warriors. And just a good game. The Warriors kept battling and they kept coming and they kept making things happen. They never gave up on the game. And next thing you know, they had a chance to win it. Game slowed down. Possession started feeling a lot more crazier and a lot more difficult and a lot more harder. And the Suns crumbled a little bit when it mattered the most. And they was at home and the crowd was going crazy. And they should, because they was winning and they was leading. And you would think that they'd be able to stop the Warriors enough to be able to win the game. But the Warriors made those 2 last plays. They played hard on both ends of the court. They got the shots that they wanted. They was able to put them down. And next thing you know, the Suns ended up getting a nice big L, which they didn't really want to get. And these 2 teams are battling for those play-in spots and possibly a playoff spot. So this game, I know no Jalen Green. I know no Devin Booker. I know Steph Curry didn't play. But it was a fun game to watch, very entertaining, very competitive. And Dylan Brooks is trying to show that I can do a lot more than just shoot a bunch of threes and play some defense. That's what he's been trying to prove. That's what he's been trying to show. We'll see if he get paid. We'll see if they want to keep him around. We'll see if the Suns really believe in him, because somebody's gonna have to take less shots and somebody gonna have to take a lesser role. We'll see how that ends up working out when everybody's healthy, if we ever see that. But that's something that they are going to have to figure out, because you can step on each other's toes when you both want it. But we know that Devin Booker going to be fine. We know what he can do. He's an all-star, and he's been one for a couple years. And we're going to see what happens with this team in the future, and it gives us a reason to keep up with them and want to see more from them. But the Warriors, man, they're still battling it out, duking it out, and we'll see what ends up happening with them too. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first comes out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.